Hello, internet land. It's me, serial killer. Ashley, Ash, that bitch you hate, slut whore, whatever you want to call me. It is 3:30 in the morning. I'm vlogging in my friend's garage, so I don't wake anybody up in their house. On their computer, because my hard drive just crashed. Yeah, that sucks. I just got back from seeing Transformers 2 Revenge of the Fallen with my two dates, Grimlock and Starscream, who also matches my shirt, which I'm very impressed with. It's going to be very spoiler heavy, what I talk about, because I just want to get my opinion out. I do want to give you warnings, so if you don't want to be spoiled, turn me off or mute me and continue to stare at my sweater puppies. It's fine by me. Grimlock's opinion is of, me Grimlock, me smash, me like movie, I have lots of Autobots. Starscream has absolutely nothing to say because he is a sad monkey in a lot of respects like me. I'll start off with the good stuff because I was asked to be positive a little bit, so I will be. There's a dog out here with me as well. Yeah, figures. But I had to get it out here. Beginning of the movie was awesome. Demolisher destroying half of Shanghai. It was completely amazing. I was a very happy girl. You got to see Optimus and Ironhide, the female Autobot motorcycles, which some people think are pointless. I don't. Girl power. Kiss my ass. RC Chromia and the mystery third girl who hasn't gotten a name yet, apparently. Are awesome. You also get introduced to Skids and Mudflap, who originally start off as this cute little ice cream truck, which is awesome. They're like having the Wayans brothers if they were Transformers. So that was pretty cool. Really liked the beginning, like the introduction of new characters and things to watch get destroyed. End of the movie was awesome as well. I really like the end. The stuff in the middle is okay. Has Soundwave in it. Everybody knows that he is my favorite. Frank Welker voice acted him. I love Frank Welker. It sounded like G1 Megatron to me. Some people will disagree. It's just my opinion. It doesn't matter. So that was really cool. He kind of starts to shit on the movie, which is what we're going to quickly waylay into. I will pick on other high points that I think as I go along. It really just started to get horrible to me, I think, when Ravage was shit out of Soundwave. He comes out looking like a sea cockroach with spikes on it. He's supposed to be a missile. He flies down to Earth, and then he transforms into shark cats with Stegosaurus spikes on his back. Proceeds onto the little Diego Garcia base where they have their super secret military organization with the Autobots. And coughs up some nanobot hairball that goes down through the air system, and then it turns into this wafer fin thing with this big camera, and it's trying to steal a part of the Allspark, and it makes no fucking sense whatsoever. It just didn't make any sense to me at all. I didn't like it. It made me unhappy. Because Ravage is badass, and he just was not badass in that movie. There's nothing cool about a shark Stegosaurus cat thing. It's just not awesome. Then, the name of the movie is Revenge of the Fallen. No, I don't even know where to start. We'll get back to Ravage, then we'll get to the Fallen, because I'm going to try to tell this in some kind of chronological order. So then, after Ravage coughs up his magical hairball, he lands on a boat that has all these Constructicons on it, but they're not Constructicons. They don't form Devastator. Let's not get there. Devastator was pretty cool. I'm still kind of out on him, though. So they're on this ship, and then the ship goes down to the bottom of the Marianas Trench, and they resurrect, Megatron with Scapple, who was cool. He's like a little crazy mad scientist bot, so he was a bot after my own heart. We'll definitely be getting his toy. They all resurrect. Megatron flies off into space with Starscream, where they find the Fallen on some random planet. It could have been Earth. I have no idea where they were, but he was covered in moss with all these tubes going into him. Like beast machines with Megatron there. The Fallen has the coolest freaking background story ever. And then he has no background story at all, but he is the harbinger of Unicron, which is the giant planet-eating robot that we all love and adore. He calls Megatron his apprentice, which was so Star Wars. I was just like, gag me, please, please gag me. It was just awful, the whole concept of him. And I'm thinking, okay, well, the movie can only go up from here. It doesn't. Somewhere in there, the story of the Fallen comes about. He was one of 7 primes, and Optimus Prime is a direct descendant. But he was the evil prime, and they used to, you know, steal other planets' suns' energy for energon, but if the planet had life, they wouldn't destroy it because they don't destroy life. And he decided that he just didn't like Earth and he was going to destroy it. So there's this giant apparatus in which to eat our sun, and the other 6 primes got the matrix of leadership. Why do you need a matrix of leadership to operate some giant sun-sucking machine? I don't know. I would think it would be more of a leadership-based thing and not a sun-destroying thing. Why it wasn't the matrix of sun-destroying, I don't know. But, and they had this big tomb in the middle of Egypt. It's just very strange, and they just missed the boat on that whole concept completely. The Fallen sucked. He just sucked. He ruined the whole movie to me. It was just like, had he not been in it, the movie might have been good. But anyway, he was in it. So, Sam, there was a pretender who was really sexy, and she had like this long tongue, and she tries to choke out Sam Witwicky, which was awesome because I don't like Shia LaBeouf or Megan Slupp. Don't really care for either one of them. They end up in the middle of Egypt with the guy from Sector 7 from the first movie, some Latino roommate of Sam's with Mudflap and Skids and Bumblebee, and then Devastator comes out, whatever. I don't know. They find the matrix of leadership. It turns to dust under Sam's hand, and he's like, I'm gonna save Optimus. Oh, because Optimus dies. Yeah. He does, fighting Megatron and Starscream. He totally dies right in front of Sam. Sam's like, no! Very, very, very Star Wars again. So, Optimus is dead, and he's trying to bring him back to life. So then this whole matrix leadership turns into dust. He sticks it in a sock. It was very kinky. And, they have to, get to where Optimus is because he's being airlifted there so he can, put this dirt on him and make him come back to life. And then Jetfire was in there. I don't know if I talked about how much I liked him. I thought he was cool because he had the beard and the cane. He was just, hard to understand, though. A lot of the voice acting in this movie was just, really hard to understand. It was over-filtered to, the nth degree, and it was just awful. So, now that I've gone completely out of order and have lost you, we've ripped off Star Wars, and now we have dust in a sock, and the Fallen comes down to Earth. He just is going to start up this giant sun-sucking machine. And I'm thinking, you're supposed to be the harbinger of Unicron. We've already ripped off Star Wars. Let's let off Fantastic Four and have the Beacon be summoning Unicron, who's going to eat Earth. That is a good plot point. There's a giant planet-eating robot in our orbit. Didn't really work out that way. It's okay. If they make a 3rd movie and Unicron is in it, I don't know how they're going to explain where the fuck he came from, because his harbinger is some random moss-covered robot who's actually Emperor Palpatine, and Megatron is Darth Vader, who's related to Optimus Prime because they're brothers, but then Prime's a descendant of... It just made absolutely no sense. I'm very enraged about it. End of the movie was okay. The humans I could have completely done without. Once again, why are they in the movie? Eye candy, I don't need it. Shia does nothing for me. I like fat boys. Megan Slupp is just annoying. She has nice eyebrows, though. I will give her that. She does have very nice eyebrows. Witwicky's parents are hysterical. His mom is really great. I want to be her when I grow up. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. I think... Probably not the best video blog ever. It's hot outside. I'm in a garage. There are dogs. It smells bad. There's bugs. All in all, the movie, would I say watch it? Yes, it was entertaining enough. There were a lot of things that I would change, but you can't change things. I won't hate Michael Bay for it. Ravage gets destroyed. Devastator gets destroyed. Megatron gets his jaw ripped off. That was cool. Starscream's still out there somewhere. Now he's got tattoos. He has Decepticon tattoos. Which I think is what makes my Starscream so sad, my date, because he's like, I want cool tattoos, I just have G1 paint. And I'm coming up on 10 minutes for this thing. If you have any questions about the movie, you should submit them to me and I will answer them, or about Transformers in general. I'll try to answer them every now and then. So, that's pretty much all I have to say. I'll try to do more video blogs in the future, but I get busy and I have a lot going on in my personal life, and I'm trying to cope with that, so... B's and Z's. Don't worry about my D's. Fuck you, Jen. I'm over and out.